Hi all my dear students. This is the second video of previous year question paper discussion. In this video we are going to discuss 3 give reasons questions from previous question papers. I think it is useful for you. Second question is sudden exposure to noise and light must be minimized for a child with meningitis. What is the reason behind this? Okay, we can see the answer. Meningitis is an acute inflammation of the protective membranes covering the brain and spinal cord. That is the meninges. Meninges is the protective membrane covering the brain and spinal cord. Here there is inflammation of that meninges. It is the most common infection of central nervous system and it can be caused by a variety of organisms. Because it is affecting the brain and spinal cord, it can interfere with neurological process. A child with meningitis present with symptoms of photophobia and phonophobia. What do you mean by photophobia? Photophobia means it is intolerance to a bright light. And what do you mean by phonophobia? Phonophobia means intolerance to loud noises. So, because of these reasons, because of this photophobia and phonophobia, sudden exposure to noise and light must be minimized for a child with meningitis. And also, as a nurse, we should instruct the parents or advise the parents the room should be kept as quiet as possible and environmental stimuli kept at minimum because of most of infected children are sensitive to noise, bright lights and other external stimuli. Third question is, the eyes and genitals of a neonate be shielded during phototherapy. What is the reason behind this? That is, while giving phototherapy, we should protect the eyes and genitals of the baby. Phototherapy is a type of medical treatment that involves exposure of fluorescent light bulbs or other sources of light to treat certain medical conditions. The continuous exposure to the phototherapy can cause retinal damage and gonadal damage. That is, because of the continuous exposure of the phototherapy, it damages the photoreceptors in the retina and later may cause blindness in the child. So in order to prevent that, we are using eye shield. And also, diaper should be kept on genitals to cover it to prevent gonadal damage. So this is the reason behind the eyes and genitals of a newborn should be shielded during phototherapy in order to prevent retinal damage and gonadal damage. Last question is, low birth weight babies are prone to hypothermia. Okay, low birth weight infant is one where birth weight is less than 2500 gram irrespective of the gestational age. In full-time neonates, once if we maintained the temperature or it is stabilized, there is no difficulties arising in order to maintain the normal body temperature. But in case of low birth weight baby, there is some difficulty in maintaining the normal body temperature. Okay, then what do you mean by hypothermia or when the hypothermia occurs? The hypothermia occurs when the body temperature drops below 36.5 and it is a major reason for morbidity and mortality. So as a nurse, it is our responsibility to maintain the body temperature of the low birth weight baby. Now we can see what are the reasons behind hypothermia in low birth weight babies. First one, large amount of skin surface in proportion to body weight. Then smaller muscle mass, that is only a few or small muscles in low birth weight babies. Next, less subcutaneous fat and thin epidermis. In low birth weight babies, the subcutaneous fat is very less and also epidermis is very thin. This is necessary to conserve body heat. Then, because of this less subcutaneous fat and thin epidermis, the surface vasculature or the blood supply of the body surface is visible through the skin and loses heat readily to the environment. Then immature neurological systems. Then lack of flexion of extremities. That is, normally a normal newborn maintains the heat by flexion of extremities. Because of this flexed attitude, it reduces the exposure of the total body surface to the environment. But in case of low birth weight babies, there is lack of flexion and it is always in an extended position. So, because of lack of flexion of the extremities, it increases the exposure of the total body surface to the environment and it promotes heat loss. Okay, these are the reasons behind hypothermia in low birth weight babies.